Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of The Tara Show. I know this is a little bit of a different setting than at my house in front of my green screen, but I'm at PAX Prime and I didn't have time to do this week's show anywhere else but here. And since this week's topic is going to be PAX, seems appropriate, right? Last week we talked about Sims and how it's going to be pretty awful. It's coming out this week, or has come out, I don't know when this video comes out, but Sims 4 takes out 80 plus things and it looks like it's going to be DLC and it's awful, and this is what you guys had to say. 3X Gaming said, I agree with your opinion on EA, Tara. They're the masters of compartmentalization in games. For all we know, everything that's been cut out of Sims 4 might actually be being held for DLC expansions you'd have to pay for. Imagine the shiny new trailers they could post up. Brand new pools, now with cars, and you'd have no choice but to pony up the dough to get them. Chalk up another ruined EA franchise. And remember, it's 3X Gaming for when you shout me out, lol. That's funny because I actually was gonna say his name wrong again, then I looked at it and I'm like, that's right, it's 3X, not Threx. Terrell Lyon had this to say, The Sims, give us more money to get the full game edition, made with tried and tested EA marketing like remove parts from the game, day one DLC, no reviewer copies, and best of all, a buggy finished game release. And then 3X Gaming replied with, EA's new slogan, it's in the game, but you have to pay extra to play it. And I said that's the best thread ever because it literally is. And the final comment in this week's Tara Show is from Marcus Dark. Sims was the first game I played. I love creating people, houses. It helps me understand art a little bit more. I had to put in a semi-positive one, right? Because all the other ones are just hating on EA. This week for the topic, I kind of just wanted to cap PAX 2014 here in Seattle. This is my hometown, so it was kind of easy for me to come here and get content from my own personal channel, which is down in the description, by the way. Marketing, yeah. But I wanted to talk to Zoomin.tv Games about it because this is a really, really big convention. Zoomin and the guys from Zoomin don't get to come down here because, you know, they live in bumfuck Egypt, and I don't. I live in the US where all of the cool people are. So I was here, I got to experience everything. I did a couple interviews with different people that weren't on camera, but I got to talk about the games and all that stuff. So I had an appointment with Square Enix, I had an appointment with Big Fish, I also had appointments with Logitech, HyperX, Kingston of course, and Ubisoft. So it was pretty interesting to see a bunch of new games that are coming out, and there were special gameplay trailers for games that you haven't yet seen, which is cool. So I think my favorite part of PAX though was the Big Fish booth, and I know that's going to sound a little bit weird, but they were really accommodating of everything. They had arcade games outside, and they were just catering to like casual gamers in a different way, and they were really awesome too. I mean, they were nice to us. We got food all 3 days as media people, and they were really great at corresponding to the media people, which I really appreciated. A lot of the other booths, like I think I was gonna have an appointment with Magica, but they were complete assholes to me, which was like, what the hell? Like I was standing there waiting for the guy to come back from marketing, and he was like, can you move out of the way? And he was being an ass. So I was like, I really like Magica, and I'm excited for Magica 2 and all that, but I'm not gonna come back for the interview because they were kind of assholes about it. Plus there was a raffle. I got a lot of merchandise as well, which was really cool. I got a Timo hat. Got an umbrella, which is really cool because umbrella, it's awesome, right? My second favorite part, maybe tied with the first, was the new Assassin's Creed Unity game. It looks pretty cool. It's set in the French Revolution, which a lot of you guys already know, and we saw an exclusive gameplay trailer, which means that we're going to be having a lot of multiplayer games. There's up to like 4-player missions that you can do, and you can keep doing them, so you get like different XP and you can buy items, and it's really cool. I also think it's kind of cool that they're releasing 2 games this year. I mean, I thought it was crazy that they released 1 game a year, and it comes out the day after my birthday, which is awesome. I didn't really like Tomb Raider very much. I'm not really a big fan of the bird view versions of Tomb Raider, and I also think that the new Lara Croft, I just can't get used to the little boobs. Like, what the hell is going on here? I know they're trying to make her as like some strong feminist, but I really feel like Lara Croft is supposed to be sexy. Video game characters are supposed to be fantastical, and I see no problem with her having a better body or a more sexy appearance and still being the like badass chick that she is in her franchise. It just doesn't make any sense to me. One of the other really cool parts of PAX is that PAX actually caters to all different types of gamers. It's not as much like E3 where you only get the current content and what's coming up and what's the like newest stuff. There's actually like places where you can play old console games, new console games, and retro console games, which is one of my favorite parts. So you can go in there and you can rent a game and then you just play it and then return it and switch and play another game, and it's awesome. You can play like freaking Duck Hunt if you want to. And they have all the original like joysticks and the original guns and all of that stuff too, so it's like the real experience of being back in like 1985. And you of course can't forget the cosplay. Cosplay is definitely one of the biggest things to look forward to when you go to any kind of gaming convention or nerd convention. So you guys need to let me know if you guys follow PAX coverage. Do you even know about PAX? I feel like PAX is one of the bigger gaming conventions in the US, but if you guys have never been to Seattle, if you guys have never experienced PAX, it's not really an E3, but I think it's close. So let me know down in the comments what you think is the best reveal from PAX or the best part of PAX, and I'll read it in next week's show. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you check out my own personal channel down in the description. Bye guys!
Shoulder elevator, got a good stance, but elevator over